Welcome back, family, to the Truth Be Told podcast, where we tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us, God. With Valentine's Day right around the corner, I figure why not come on and do a message about everyone's favorite topic, love, as love is in the air, right? So, whether you're in a relationship, single and ready to mingle, or not really searching just yet, one thing we all have in common is our need for close connection, companionship, and love. So, why is it that so many of us struggle in this department? Let's dive in. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth, right? Okay, so I've handled the research for you, and what I came to discover about love is something that is very simple. Many of us aren't sure exactly what we want in a relationship out of a partner because we aren't sure of who we are and what our needs actually are within ourselves and then within a relationship with another person. So if we don't truly understand ourselves, how can we expect someone else to understand us, okay? So ask yourself, what are your love languages? Okay, so let's run through the 5 love languages very quickly, okay? They are acts of service, physical touch, words of affirmation, receiving gifts, and quality time. So, which of those do you feel would be your love language? Okay. Which one best represents the way in which you would best receive love effectively from a partner or companionship situation? We can apply these to many different relationships, right? So, not just our intimate partners, but what do you expect in your relationships with the people that are close to you? Do you value quality time over, say, gift giving, right? So, can your relationships thrive with minimal gifts and lots of quality time? Would that make you happy? Or is it vice versa, right? You can flip those, mix and match them any way you see fit. If you are a person, this is for my ladies who say, all 5 are my love language. I need all the things, right? I know I do. Which of those are of highest priority, right? As for me, the top of the list would have to be quality time and acts of service. So those are the ways in which I receive love best, okay? Once you figure that out, try to understand how you express your love. Those could be 2 different things. So you might receive love through acts of service and quality time, but you are a gift giver or you tend to try to buy love and affection. So then the way you show up in relationships is different than how you would receive love yourself. Okay, so be clear on the ways in which you receive love and the ways you give love. So let's be clear on the ways you receive love and the different ways that you give love. How do those 2 compare and how are they different? Now, if you're with a partner, this could be very simple. You could simply ask your partner the ways in which you tend to show love if you're having trouble figuring that out for yourself. It's also important to note, how do you love on yourself, right? As we know, our relationships with other people are just a mere reflection of the relationship we're having with ourselves. So, do you show up in those ways for yourself? Do you honor, embody a sense of healthy self love? And what does that look like for you? What is your self-care routine? Fellas, this includes you too, okay? This includes a fresh haircut, whatever have you, shopping. We know men like retail therapy and self-care skin routines, hair things as well. So, how do you show up for yourself even when you have no one else to do that for you? Love is just a 4-letter word, but it makes such an impact on our lives every single day. So many of us are heavily impacted on our love relationships throughout every moment of every day. How many times do you find yourself checking your phone to see when your spouse has messaged you, looking for your loved ones, looking for messages or calls, staying in contact with people, engaging in group chats, communities, different companionships and relationships around you? Our lives literally revolve around love. So, why isn't this taught in school? Why aren't we taught at a younger age about love and relationships? Why is this such a taboo topic to talk about? And then when we get into adulthood, we're expected to know how to carry on and maintain a healthy relationship. Ask yourself, what types of relationships work for you best? What types of relationships are you good at? Perhaps you're good at familial relationships and maintaining those strong bonds, but not so much friendships or intimate relationships with people. Do you have a problem with vulnerability? Does anyone truly know the real you? Okay, not the person you show up as, not the representative you take on your Tinder dates, the real you who shows up when you're home alone, when no one else is watching. Who knows that person? Oftentimes, love is just the ability to be vulnerable with one another. Who do you find yourself most vulnerable with? Is it your family, friends, loved ones? Do you feel loved in those connections and relationships? Are you supported or simply surrounded? These are the questions we have to ask ourselves. So many people are hurting right now, looking and seeking for more fulfillment out of life, purpose, and a sense of belonging. What we understand about many people's issues now as it relates to coping mechanisms, traumas, etc., is their need to feel love. What we have come to understand now through research and study is many people are suffering due to lack of community, lack of a sense of belonging to something deeper and bigger than themselves. As both men and women, we both claim to want the same things within a relationship dynamic: honesty, love, support, and reciprocity. So, why is it that when we get into relationships with people, particularly intimate love relationships with one another, that we all claim we so desperately want, we get in these relationships and do anything but what we expect for ourselves? It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. It's quite simple. Do unto others as you expect them to do unto you. So the things that you expect in a partner, expect within yourself. You can't hold your partner or people in your lives to a standard at which you do not hold yourself to. And remember, if you're expecting perfection, I hope you're perfect too. So I'll leave you with a little bit of homework to do. Write a letter explaining in explicit detail how someone can effectively love you, regardless of the relational dynamic. If you're in a committed, healthy, trusting relationship, then share that letter or list with your loved one. If not, now you have a comprehensive list on how you can show yourself some self love. So the work is clearly cut out for you. As I said, we all want love, need love, and desire love, but we must come to understand you have to be love first. So that's the end of this message, family. I hope you found something you could take for yourself and something you can share with others regarding love and relationship dynamics. This is definitely a topic we should expound upon more because, as I said, it affects us all. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe so we can get more people in tune with our vibe over here on the channel. And as I always say, truth without love is brutality. Love without truth is hypocrisy. And as we know, fools multiply when wise men are silent, so we mustn't be silent. We must tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, even when it hurts. Until next time, family, happy Valentine's Day, and I hope you enjoy it. Peace.